People, what you telling me back again for another one? Red talk, people. You know what I'm saying? Saeed, what you telling me, fam?
Can you hear me? Yeah, am I all clear?
Yeah, man, can hear you, man, can hear you still,
Yeah,
man.
come on, bro. Do that makeshift settings today, man. Going back to old school and that with a toner mic and that. What you saying, man? Everything blessed.
Yeah, everything's cool, blood. You know what I'm saying, man?
Come
Big
on,
up Saeed in the building, blood. Man's
come
doing
on.
doing up hotel living, blood. Big up.
Yeah, bro. Hotel living, man. You know what I mean? It's ones where I just London's home, man. I can't lie to you, like I'm in London more times than I'm in money now, man. It's crazy, but I saw blessed, man. Can't complain. You get me? Just doing a couple of stuff out here, and yeah, man. International break's over, man. I'm glad now. We 4 months of football, man. 4 months of just straight football. You know what I mean? And I'm ready for it, man. You get me? This one game a week nonsense, man. It's long, man. And then you got international breaks in between. It's jarring, man. It's jarring, man.
Yeah, it's dead. I can't lie. So hopefully, obviously we'll get a run of games, a run of football matches, and hopefully Man United can start to have a run of 4 minutes, bruv. Like next 5 games, I think are very winnable, fam.
100%, bro. I'm with you, man. The thing is, yeah, you never say never in it, because you know what I mean. The Premier League is the ultimate humbler, in it, bro. Like you look at the Premier League and you're like, yo, what's going on here? But at the same time, when you look at it on paper, the games are winnable, bro. You know what I mean? It's just whether we F it up or not. We start to mess around with players and whatnot, and how we go about our games, because our approach stinks, man. Let's be honest, bro. The manager older than us, man. This team could do so much more. Like it could go kill off. You know what I mean? But this manager, for some reason, he's you know what it is? He's got a lot of PTSD from last season, bro. He's an emotional guy, and he's bringing that energy into this season. So then when the players say, yo, let's push on, he's like, nah, and them. Did you not know what we did last season? Did you know what happened last season? But, bro, you can't have that same energy, man. You know what I mean? So I think there's a lot of, like, PTSD of last season that is still there. Yeah, he's still
I think it's there with the players as well, though, the PTSD, because if you listen to like some of the stuff that the players are saying, like after the games, like it's kind of like they're looking at last season as, all right, cool, at least we're doing better than last season, instead of looking at this season as the season where Man United should be doing Man United things, bro. And that's kind of dead, bro, because really, like with 1 game a week, yeah, and with the points that we dropped, we should be pushing Arsenal right now.
Yep, 100%, bro. Let's be honest. Like, I don't look at this league as something like, wow, like, yo, like so many teams are like clear of us, bro. I think everybody could beat anyone on their given day. That can you have that self-belief from not only what you're trying to do, but like, you know, I mean, what's the style? What's the kind of you know, the philosophy? You know, I mean, we don't know. Like, it's kind of game going by game to game. It does seem a little bit more survival. You feel me? Like you're 1 minute away from crisis, and then you're 1 minute away from like that's a good win. You know what I mean, bro? Like you kind of don't know where you stand with this Man United team, because it's like nobody's got expectations. Like we're meant to be getting top 5 this season, but we could finish top 10. You know what I mean? Like we could score more goals, but then you know what I mean, the players aren't being put in a position to score more goals. There's a lot of like, you know what I mean? There's an imbalance within the team, bro, and I feel like there's so many things that are causing that, when reality is this squad ain't a bad squad. Let's be honest, bro. Like a lot of teams would love to have this squad, man. But are we using it to our ultimate capabilities? I think we are. So it's one of them ones where, for me, like I don't look at this league and I'm like, yo, everyone's got their own problems, you know. When you deep it, it's a case of like who could be less inconsistent. You feel me? Like who could be less
no team that you look at and you say, oh, like they're complete or they're without their problems, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
I went to Chelsea last night. I was in the tube there, and then one of the guys, the TFL workers, who was chatting to him in it, and he was talking about Chelsea. And he was like, "Yo, man, Chelsea, the defense. I hate the defense." So they've got a problem in defense. You got Arteta, who, let's be honest, but a lot of his kind of gameplay model is based on like set piece and that and whatnot. You got Man City, who cool, they've got Erling Haaland, but if Erling Haaland don't produce, You know what I mean? Their next goal scorer, I think, is like, I don't know, like if maybe Phil Foden on 2 goals. Maybe I don't know who's their top goal scorer. You know, Liverpool, the less said the better. You know what I mean? So it's one of them where everyone's own problems, you know, like, and I feel like it's down to us now to navigate through that. We got 1 game a week, bro. We should be taking more seriously. Let's be honest. We should be. So that has to come down to us kind of just say, you know what, man, forget this. And the fact that we're so the parallel between the first half and the second half is crazy, bro. Like going first half, going in on firing, and the second half, as soon as we face a bit of adversity, yeah, it's like this team just, I don't know what goes on here, but we just seem to go back. You can't do that, bro. Especially now where there's game coming thick and fast. You can't do that. You can't afford to do that, bro. No way.
This team's mentally very fragile, bro. It's very clear, innit? Like the Spurs game showed us that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
fragile.
So we got rescued by a header from De Ligt because of some poor marking from Spurs. Other than that, you know what I mean? It showed the fragility of this team, bro. To be 1-0 up, yeah, for Spurs to not be really posing any threat, and then a game that could have turned into a really, really good win, good professional performance, turned into, oh shit, we rescued a point. And some people were trying to turn around and say a point away at Tottenham's a good point. But if you look at the game, yeah, it was 1-0 up until what, the 82nd minute, bro. It was a poor game to not win.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. But the thing is, we're gonna have a lot of them, man, because we got beat by so many teams last season. Yeah, we're gonna look at a lot of games this season. But but we didn't lose there.
Yeah, but these men are turning around and saying, well, last year we would have lost that. But yeah, last year we would have lost to everyone, and we did pretty much.
Everyone. You can't have that same mindset, bro. The situation was we were never meant to get beat by that team. So that's where the focus should be on. You get me? We're never meant to get beat by that team. Not, but last season we would have got beat. Or this time last season would have. That sends the wrong message, because then now, if we're going for a game, yeah, it's 1-1 or it's 2-2. If the players understand, we got a draw, there's no repercussions, man. You know that, Grants? There is no repercussions. I feel like now I'm gonna lie to you, I hate drawing games, because it's like the more draws you get, compared to say you get a few losses, but then you get a win, like it's ridiculous, bro. So like I look at it, I'm like, yeah, cool, we drew the game, but like, bro, like, don't let it become a norm, man, because this season, it's Champions League's a must. It's a must, bro. With 1 game a week. Imagine we don't get Champions League football this year. You know how embarrassing that is, bro? Like, if I'm looking at it, yeah, cool, we finished 15, but you got 1 game a week. You got Mbumo, Cunha, Sesko. Your front 3 has just basically been upgraded, bro. You must get top 4 or get into Champions League football by any means, bro. So I don't want to hear no excuses, bro. But then I'm looking at it, I'm like, well, they might think, because we finished 15, well, if we finish 8th, that's an improvement. I'm like, bro, man, but 15 was never meant to be the norm, bro.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
You get me? So it's, bro, we're having to fight a lot of scenarios by the narrative that's been put out there, man. And I'm not with it, bro. I genuinely think, for me, the only way he should be allowed to keep his job here, and even for me, anyway, it would be that if he was to get into Champions League positions.
Yeah, bro. Top 4 is a must. I'll be honest. Like, if man don't make top 4, he should not survive, bro. And even what are you making of this quote here? Because for me, this is sickening, bro. Right. Like, you know what I mean? The fact that man could finish 15th, lose a cup final, and then have the cheek here to tell us that last season was a good season, bro. It wasn't a good season, yeah, by any stretch of the imagination, bro. How can you say it was a good season, bro? Like, what was good about it? Like, they should have asked him. They just, what was good about it, mate?
Bro, man basically said, I got punched here, but there was a lesson behind it. Basically, that's what he's saying. He said, you know what, that punched me a lot. I said, brother, you got punched in the face, bro. You got a black eye. You get me? You're walking on the streets here, and you say it was a good reason, bro. You got punched in the face. Same way with this thing. It's like, end of the day, like, that was never meant to. We weren't meant to learn that lesson. I'm sorry, bro. You see, when we're in, like, say, discussions and that, bro, man could just dead the argument and say, you finished 15th, bro. Don't chat to me. You get me? Like, my club has never finished 15th. You know how embarrassing it is, bro. You can't even come with a comeback here, bro. What can you say to that, bro? My man will say, "Oh, it was a good year for us." You don't put that shit out there, man. Are you mad? But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. We're dealing with a manager here who not only is he learning on a job here, but it's like the way he's speaking, bro. He ain't been here before, bro. So it's like, man can't be out there with these things, bro. You're a Manchester United manager, bro. We don't want to hear none of that nonsense, man. Are you crazy? It was a good year for us. What good year? We lost the Europa League final. We finished 15th. Like, is man counting the last 5 games as the good year? Is that what man's counting?
But the fact that man said very good is crazy because it's like you're gaslighting man, bro. Like what? Like we weren't there. Like it wasn't very good.
Bro,
do you know what I'm saying?
Manager, I swear down, bro, man. Like this is what I'm trying to say. This is where man just needs to step in, bro, and tell them what I go on, bro. But the problem is now, like I feel like there's people that want to talk, but ultimately he must be buzzing, bro. That Jim Ratcliffe came out there and said what he said, because now he can come out and do this bullshit now. There's no accountability now from the club because there's no accountability. They're saying, "Yo, Arteta took him 3 years, so you know what? It's gonna take." So now I think now, this year he's gonna piss us off even more now. He's talking about processes and that, and how you know what? It's been a good year, and you know what, man? Like we're still kind of like getting our objective. It's not over. Trust me, he's gonna piss off a lot of people, bro. Because he came with the humble thing, he came with this idea and personality, but now not only has he gone away from his idea, we're now playing long ball tactics here. We're going away from what he actually thought we were going to do. So now not only are we playing long ball tactic, he's not going to come out with his bad situation. And now, when we get draws and losses, it's not bad because we've won the last 2 or we're unbeaten the last 5. So what I'm trying to say, bro. It's mad, bro. It's absolutely mad.
Unbeaten in the last 5 sounds amazing until you realize, that we dropped 4 points in the last 2 games, bro, from winning positions.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying? That changes the whole complexion, on everything that happened. And this is why, context is very, very important. And this is why I don't like stats in isolation, because stats in isolation are pointless, bro. Like they don't tell you anything other than what happened. But in life, how something's happened a lot of the time tends to be more important than what's actually happened, bro, because that's how you can gauge sustainability. Do you know what I'm saying?
Down, bro. We are going into that world now where stats are everything, bro. Like, I thought there was a tweet someone tried to send me today about Kobe Mainoo and Phil Foden, about the amount of games that they've got before they've 20 and that, and da. The context is Foden didn't play that many games because he was behind Bernardo Silva, David Silva. You know what I mean? There was bare players when he was coming through, so he didn't really get a game time. And Kobe Mainoo, the guys that are ahead of him are all guys, bro.
The guys that are ahead of him are not of the caliber of the ones that Phil Foden had. And also, there was a feeling that there was a plan for Phil Foden. Do you know what I mean? And he would actually get his opportunity, and it's shown that. Whereas with Manchester United, it seems like there's no plan for Kobe Mainoo, bro. Like all roads are leading to these men trying to sell him, bro. Because even there was a quote, an AMORIM quote about something about selling academy players. Do you know what I'm saying? And he said something along the lines of because of PSR, he was basically insinuating that if you sell an academy player, you can spend 100% of the profits on bringing in new players or something like that. So, he's saying, the academy is important for that reason. So, do you know what I mean? He's almost trying to... He's almost trying to soften the blow, of selling Kobe, by saying shit like that. It just don't even make sense.
Wow. He's become a company, man. This is crazy, man.
Guys, can you get the quote? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, also, if you sell a player of our academy, all the money can be used to buy another one. So I think we need to really focus on that. I think it's something we need to pay a lot of attention. Yeah, a lot of attention to. So bro, that's him trying to soften the blow. For selling Kobe. And the thing is, don't get me wrong, I don't think, like Kobe is so good, that Man United can't sell him. Like they've sold better players than him.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? But I hate the fact, that we could see Kobe leave before Ugarte. Do you know what I'm saying? And before Mason Mount. players like that. This is my problem. You know what I'm saying? Right. If we're Man United and you have to be of a certain level or you get sold, we sold Danny Welbeck. The reason why we sold Danny Welbeck is because we have better strikers than him. We had Wayne Rooney. You know what I'm saying? So we had Wayne Rooney, we had Robin van Persie. So you can sell Danny Welbeck when you have those kind of players. Do you get what I'm saying? But you can't be selling a Danny Welbeck when your starting striker is Rasmus Højlund. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's where the context lies then. You see what I mean? That's why people don't realize, man. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, man, I forget, like, you know, who people are, you know. And this is the thing, when players, I remember saying it on a podcast, I think, it's mad, to think that when you've got a young player that's at 18, at the world at his feet, and he's doing a madness here, people take it for granted, innit? So then when it's like a couple of years later, all of a sudden nobody wants you when you're around that 20, 21 mark. It's like they're looking for the next shiny toy. So this is what my United fans have done now. If they saw something, they're like, wow, unbelievable. This guy's the truth, etc., etc. They now got a manager who, I don't know why, for some reason, they believe him over a player like, and I'm not even saying it's a player FC thing, but I'm sorry, like, when I look at Kobe Mainu, I can see what he brings to the table. I haven't seen what Amram has brought to the table, but I know where the truth lies. You know what I'm trying to say, man? So, and then you look at it and you're like, right, this guy can actually play, bro. He's a technical player. Like, bro, allow this idea of like he can't run around and this, that, the other. Brother, we've got players in this team that can run around, but they're still useless. How about that? So what does it mean he can't run around? Bro, the ball is meant to play on your feet, bro. Get the ball to feet and start playing football. And this is what I'm going to say. He's diverted our way from the attention. Yo, Man United have become a long ball team now. So not everybody's thinking, yo.
And they're trying to justify it as well, Sai.
Basically. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Justifying that shit, bro. So that we could just say, you know what, man? Kobe Mainu don't really suit our team. So for the benefit of that, you know what, man? We might as well sell him, bro. Are you
But that's
mad,
what's killing me about this club, And this is why, you see, this is why, like, Wilcock's done like that 50-minute video. I still haven't watched it because I feel like I'm not gonna get anything from it.
Nah, you're not, bro.
I feel like I'm not gonna get nothing from it. I still need somebody to ask Jason Wilcox, what is this gaming model, that you keep referring to so frequently? Because I know it's not long ball football. I know that wasn't in the game model because when Ratcliffe took over, he was talking about Manchester City and the way they played football. And last time I checked, Man City aren't just hoofing the ball up. Do you know what I mean? And trying to win second balls, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't really sound like the playing model or the gaming model, that you would have had in mind for this football club when you would have taken it over. So when did we become that? When did we become that team, And how does that fit into where we're supposed to be going?
You know what it is though with Jason Wilcock? Even though I'm not gonna lie, he's only one of a few that I kind of really, really like have a bit of faith in because I know he's a footballing guy, innit? So it's like, when things are coming from, it comes from a point of view that he's got experience in that, man. You only got to look at what he did at Man City and the talent that he's come from over there. Same time, if I was to ask him now, bro, like 1-to-1, no cameras around you, I feel like he's the type of guy that would give you a different kind of.
100%.
Like he's just playing up to what.
He's a company man, bro. He's a company man. He works for Man United now, innit?
Yeah, you see what I'm trying to say, bro. So you can't really come out and say to Jim Ratcliffe, yo, I don't really believe this is the guy, bro. Hence why he don't want the academy to play 4-3-3. Hence why I think there's I don't know if I see the report that there is going to be this idea of, yo, in a couple of years' time or whenever, it will go back to a 4-3-3 model. So but then ultimately, why
academy is still playing 4 at the back, right?
Yeah, they're playing 4 at the back.
They shouldn't be. And they shouldn't be, if
really and truly
there was any longevity in what we're doing right now. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm sure at Barcelona, Ajax, and all these things, I'm sure the youth team will play the same system as the first team because you're trying to integrate. If you're trying to integrate players into a system like AMORIM's, then it only makes sense that the youth team plays the same system because players need to be familiar because you will need to be. There's a possibility that you might need to call upon some of those players.
Yes, 100%, bro. And the thing is, that's what I'm saying to you. But that's why Man United now, he doesn't have that faith that he can, bro. because really and truly, when they've came in, let's be honest, Mantato, where's the hype gone from him now?
Yeah.
And Shazzy, when you gonna really play him, bro? Can't play him right wing back because he hasn't got the physicality to do that. So who are these guys that you're saying gonna be brought in? You know what I mean? If the Jim Twaits, yeah, he could be a possibility, but then we don't play for our midfield. And we don't really play with Bailey. Again, what kind of future has he got? You know what I mean, bro? Let's be honest, bro. I look at Jim Twaits here. He's not the tallest player in the world. You know what I mean? He's a silky little, tiny little player. Again, does he have any future? But we have to ask these questions because you might say, yeah, cool, they're only 18 and that, but you go Barcelona, bro, they're bedding you in at 18, 19.
Listen, Xavi was giving out debuts, bro. Do you know what I mean? And then when Van Gaal was here, he was doing the same thing.
You see what I'm trying to say? So I don't know. Like I think he kind of did, and this whole academy thing as well. I think it is more of a gimmick because I think he got a history where every match day squad they've got one academy player. But now I feel like he's just doing it for the sake of doing it. Now he don't really believe that Jack Fletcher have a role in this Man United team. He's just kind of bringing them in to kind of be like, you know what? I'll preserve the history of Man United, bro. But go back and look at Kobe Mainoo, is that Man United have failed him, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, I can't, and this is where for me it gets mad, bro. To think that Man United are gonna let a talent like that go, yeah. And Kobe Mainoo might not want to leave, and that's why he doesn't want to leave. He wants to go out alone. He still believes, yo, I can come back to this Man United team and be a Man United player one day. But at the same time, bro, he can't wait on Man United, bro. You're at a crucial period of your career now. 20 years old.
Of course.
As a midfielder, it's different, bro. When you're a striker, 20, 21, still young. But as a midfielder, bro, you got to be playing games, man. You got to be playing games, bro.
Yeah? Like, he's potentially missing out on the World Cup, yeah? Because he's not playing. Do you know what I mean? Because, bro, Anderson is having a breakout season at the moment for Forest, yeah? And he's going to the World Cup almost definitely, and it will probably be at the expense of Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to be, him and Adam Wharton will probably be the only two names that we're not used to seeing in that England midfield. Everyone else is going to be the usual suspects. So one of them slots would have been Kobe's if he was playing. He's a Man United player, bro.
Bro, but let me tell you something, yeah. Listen, I like Anderson, and I'm not trying to shit him, yeah. But are we only talking about Anderson because now he's more regularly available, playing week in, week out, and is more of, he's getting, you can see him more. He's standing out more in the midfield. Yeah,
he's definitely been given the platform here to show his qualities. That's all it is. He's a good player.
So what? 100% good player. But what is the common denominator? You're giving the players a platform to succeed. That's all it is. We gave Kobe Mainoo a platform, say, "Oh, come and shine." You get me? And he shined. So end of the day, bro, it's like how does that not get in? And that's what Tuchel is doing right now, by the way. He's saying, yo, if you play, I'm gonna play you. Like literally, he said it to Kwanzaa. He said, yo, Kwanzaa is gonna be ahead of Trent because Kwanzaa's playing. So it's not really that hard to really get into this English squad as it is anyway. But
where's Kwanzaa playing? He's in Germany or something, isn't he?
He's in Germany, yeah. He's playing week in, week out. Was it Leverkusen, I think it is.
And what? He's in the England squad?
Yeah, he's in the England squad ahead of Trent. He said that I pick him over Trent because he's playing. Yeah, you see what I mean? So end of the day, bro, like Kobe Mainoo was playing football week in, week out, the 4-3-3 system. The system that suited the Man United team. The system that suited him as a player. Because he was allowed to the ball as the number 8, yeah. Drive with it, bro. Do what he needed to do. All of a sudden, we changed the system. And bro, not only is he not doing well in it, but not many players in this Man United team are doing well. Not many, bro. But what we've done is we've looked at Kobe, thought, oh, but he can't run around, he can't do basic. I'm like, get out of here, bro, man. This sort of mindset's gonna kill, bro. Because now, who then? We want to bring Semenyo because he can play wing, bro. Get out of here, man. I'm sick of this, bro, man.
The Semenyo links are crazy because they're saying that Semenyo wants Liverpool, yeah.
He wants Liverpool, man.
But then men are coming out saying that Man United are interested in him and XYZ, and it's just like, bro, like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Because if we bring in Semenyo, really, like, you don't play on the left side ahead of Cunha, and he's not going to play on the right side ahead of Mbumo. So unless you're playing him as a wing back, it wouldn't make sense bringing him in, bro. And if you just need a direct wing back here, that can get into dangerous areas. You don't need to spend that amount of money. You can go and just get other players that play in a similar role, and just play them there, bro, and spend half the dough, bro, because you don't need to be an absolute world beater. Do you know what I mean? You just need to get like just a decent winger played in wing back.
Our squad going to be overbalanced, bro. How many wingers are we going to have? Imagine Amorim gets sacked tomorrow. You got about 10 wingers. You know what I mean, bro? Ski, what are you doing here, man? We got about 10 wingers, 10 centre backs. Hardly any midfielders, hardly any flipping, what do you call it? Like it's crazy, bro, man. What's going on, bro? This is what I'm trying to say, bro. We've been absolutely like koalas under this manager, bro. I swear down, bro. He's made us like honestly, bro. I'm looking at this Man United fan base now, and I'm like, yo, he's done some serious damage to this Man United fan base because we're looking at players and they're wing backs, bro. Are you damn, bro? It's Semenyo thinking, yo, I'm playing wing back. Oh, but it's an attacking position.
There's no way Semenyo's leaving Bournemouth to play wing back, bro.
Bro, are you like? This is why I believe more the Quendo news more than ever now, man. I actually believe it now. Before I was like, nah, but he played on the sport in a wing back. Yeah. But I'm like, he didn't want to play there, bro. I think it's his best position. He wanted to be a right winger, bro. He wanted to play in the wing position. You get me? Where he can go at people and not have the defense responsibility, bro. Are you dumb, bro?
Yeah, he didn't want to play at wing back. Obviously, he was doing it because one man a title. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously, he wanted to play. But obviously, once you build a name for yourself, your next move, you want to go somewhere where you're going to play and you want to play the football that you want to play because he's established himself as a player now. So,
bro, man said Malik Fofana go play. Exactly, bro. Man said go get Malik Fofana, man. Are you like, bro? Like, this is what I'm trying to say. Like,
he wouldn't be that expensive either. He's not going to cost what Semenyo costs.
Yeah, and now people are starting to cost Konya, and I'm like, broski, when you go and look at how that formation he was playing at under Wolves here and the interpretation of the manager he was asking for, and you're looking at him right now here, come on, man, it's a different conversation. You know what I mean, bro? It's a different way of playing. So you can't go mad at players. Even when you look at Mbumo now, I'm like, really and truly, does the right 10 really suit him? You know, like he's not like a creator, bro. He's someone that wants to get on his left foot and really, really cause damage. But in them 10 roles, I'll be a creator, you know. You can't just like occupy the space and then lump the ball forward to Mbumo, expect him to do, bro. Mbumo to get on the ball, cut in, bang, shoot, bro. So I don't really look at him and I'm like, yo, be this in that little pocket there, be this little creator, try and, you know, worm his way around people. He's not that player, bro. So we're not actually utilizing the players who are biggest strengths, bro. Let's be honest. So I don't know, man. Like I said, I look at transfers now and I'm like, some of them are just become a bit wasted because I'm like, we get that player, but then are we going to utilize on the system?
Yeah.
Because we can't utilize the players we've got right now. We can't.
Yeah, you're right. And you have to trust the manager's ability to get the best out of these players, isn't it? And that it's very hard to do that. It's very, very hard to trust the manager's ability to get the best out of the players because he hasn't shown that he can do that.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Like it's not enough. Like midfield is getting vacated a lot of the time. We don't really seem to have a midfield connection. Yeah, and then it's literally 5 to the 3 are so far away from where they're meant to be. Like there's no connections, bro. The dots are not connected. So then when you look the ball forward, it's like who's really there? You know what I mean? But again, I reckon it's just to take away the pressure away from the defenders because we were playing out in the first year of Ruben Amorim, United were playing out from the back and playing it to the right side of centre back. Then the right side of centre back would play it then into wherever he needs to. But now not doing that at all. We brought in Le Mans, and he's a bit more better in terms of being direct. But bro, like I think that mentally, bro, if you're not seeing the ball, bro, you don't build confidence, bro. You don't then have this ability to do much with it. So when you do lose it, look how mad we're going when we do lose it. It's because we don't have the ball a lot of the time. So therefore, it creates this kind of pressure. We're playing like it's like a pressure cooker, bro. It's like in this football, but it's like, whoa, who's gonna lose it first? It's like Yo, so that we do see Cunha get the ball and try to do something. Because the guy's not had the ball in about 10 minutes. So he's frustrated. You know what I mean, bro? So he's frustrated thinking, yo, I've not had the ball. I need to move with it. Bro, because we're not playing. We're not playing, bro. We're not a team that plays football. We haven't to be this direct team. But is that the game? What? Is that going to be sustainable along the long run? I don't know. You get me? Is it going to be something that we can carry on? I'm not sure. Results here have been coming. We're unbeaten. But at the same time, bro, when you get a lot of these draws, bro, people start to then look and say, yo, this is not good enough, man. I don't want to see my team negative, bro.
Bro, especially the last draw. We got that in injury time, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, that goal never looked like it was coming.
That would have changed the whole conversation. You know, lost that game, it would have changed the whole conversation. But because we drew, it kind of made it look like, 10 men, it's not bad. But really and truly, when you like peel away the layers here and you start to unpack this Man United, there's so many flaws in it, man. It really, really is. But it's just the standard of the league now. The standard of the league is that you've got to be half decent to win games now. You don't have to be amazing. Like, when you look at the games right now, it's not a great league in terms to watch. There are fine margins now coming from long balls and long throw-ins now. Yeah. They're the fine margins now because teams are not able to break teams down now. They're not. Let's be honest. Teams are sitting back. A lot of teams are doing here and then kind of looking for these little knock-ons here and then doing what they need to do there, bro. There's not this kind of, let's play out and do this and that, bro. There's a lot of throw-ins, a lot of little last-minute whatever. It's not as great as you think this league is, guys, man. It really is.
It's not great. It's not great watch at the moment.
It's not. I've said it before. Like, I prefer watching the Champions League. I really do. But at the same time, like I said to you, man, for me personally, I look at Man United right now. It's a momentum, but like I said, I don't know what we're going into every week. So it kind of makes me feel like, whoa, what Man United team is going to turn out? And that is not a very healthy way to look at Man United, is it? Let's be honest. To look at our team, it isn't.
No, 100%, bro. Like, and this will always be my thing. I always say, when I'm watching a game, I should be able to copy and paste something, from the game, into the next game, and expect a certain result based on that. And the thing is, with Manchester United, we just can't do that because the caliber of football's not good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the way we're scoring and who's scoring, there's no real consistency with that. There's no real consistency with anything right now. So it's very, very difficult, to be overly optimistic. Like, I think that the next 5 games are games that we should win, but I couldn't stand here right now and say, we're going 5 from 5.
That's different. Yeah. 100%, bro. That's the difference. You couldn't confidently say it, but then you look at you like it should be. You get me? Like, it should be a convincing, couple of games for United, bro. My thing is selection and personnel now. You know what I mean? What's it gonna be like? You know what I mean? What are we gonna do defensively? What are we gonna
do? Mount comes in at the 10, innit?
Yeah, Mount's gonna come in now, man. But it's like, man, seriously, bro, man. I'm just like, you're not gonna get anything different. But you know what? He's a try hard, innit? He's gonna be the manager's kind of teacher's pet, innit? You feel me? So it makes it easier for you to choose him, innit? You know what I'm saying? So when I look at it, Mason Mount's your perfect guy to come in when there's any sort of problems, or you bring him and say, you know what? Let's shore up this midfield. Let's bring a bit of balance to the team. He's gonna be the first name on the team sheet. It's quite sad.
Yeah, but after him being injured, like, I don't know. I'd think that's the kind of player that you rest or you ease back into the team because he does a lot of running and a lot of exertion. So, you know what I mean? He could end up injuring himself already, and we know that his fitness record's a bookie one.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Our bench, like, when I deep the bench here the other night against Tottenham, I was like, bro, the quality of the bench is a bit meaty, but I see because it's designed here, the fact that it's more defensive than anything, bro. Like, there's bare defenders coming on, bro. And I'm like, where are the attackers, man? And this is the thing, though, when you look at it, like, Because Ahmad could have been someone that maybe would have been benched here, or someone else would have been on the bench. Then you would have had options. But now we've got everyone else. We kind of almost shown our cards too early, you know. That's why it's mad to think that if we don't get the first goal and not winning comfortably, yeah, we haven't really got options off the bench, and he won't want to use it. He doesn't want to use the bench.
Our second half record is one of the worst horrible in the league.
That tells you a lot, man. That second half tells you a lot, because it's like, who's really going to come off the bench? Who's really going to impact the game? It's not really me, bro. And that for me is concerning. I look at it, I'm like, boy, like what? Like who's like no one in the academy that you could bring on to change the game? No one's really there to really change the game, bro. It's very, very monotone, bro. Man United play the same way. Like, it's mad, bro. Back in the day on the Fergie, like, yo, could bring someone on to change the game a little bit. Now, you can't bring anyone now. He has this mindset, the manager, where he's thinking, yo, I don't really want to change too much. You guys, you might see what happened at Brighton. But I'm like, that only happened because the instructions weren't amazing, bro. You get me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Oh, well, go on, man. Switch it up a little bit. So that's why I'm like, yo, could we go into January and maybe get in someone? I don't know, you know, someone that could just. There is links apparently that United are looking at this attacking, fast player, but I'm like, it's out, bro. I'm trying to look at.
To play where? What, in the 10 and to remove who?
In the 10.
Do you know what I mean? Because you're not removing Cunha. So what is he's planning to play Cunha in the 9 moving forward? Do you see what I'm saying? What are we doing here?
Yeah. That's always been the plan, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's always been a plan. I don't think this manager really has a plan for Sesko. I can't lie to you, man. I don't think he does, bro. There's no kind of like, look at Sesko and I'm like, I don't think he really, really understands what kind of player he is, bro. He gives you these kind of like repetitive kind of comments. Oh, you know what, man? He's learning, he's understanding, he's young, etc., etc. But really, I don't know what he really kind of wants to do with Sesko. Hence, therefore, why he keeps dropping him, bro. How do you buy a striker here for that sort of money and then you drop him at Anfield? You drop him here.
But also, I swear he dropped him the following game after he scored in. What game did he score in?
Was it Sunderland? Yeah, yes, I'm saying,
maybe.
Bro.
And then the following game he doesn't start after scoring. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And as a striker, you need continuity. You need to play yourself into form a lot of the time. And it's like, off the back of scoring a goal.
Do you reckon he wanted him? Do you reckon the manager wanted him?
Bro, listen, I think the manager liked the idea of him, but not the reality in it. Because the manager would have seen videos of him, he would have seen goals and all these things. And he probably said, yeah, all right, cool. There's a club signing. I don't think the manager wanted him specifically because we heard that he wanted Ollie Watkins. We obviously heard that he wanted Gyökeres. So, of course, Sesko wasn't his choice. But at the same time, Sesko was offered to him. And he would have seen his physique and everything and maybe had an idea of how he plays. He's come in and the manager's seeing something different.
But you've got the thing is, you've got more of a technical striker than Gyökeres in it. You feel me? Like, so I don't understand what he's thinking. Like, Gyökeres coming in would have solved my problems because Gyökeres would have been literally starving out there, especially with his first touch on that. It's not as clean as you get me. So it would have been a haram ball up front. Let's be honest, bro. Even though you would look at Gyökeres and think, yeah, he scores goals, but then our striker is literally nullified up front. There's nothing there for a striker, bro, because it's like the distance between them and the 10s and the space in between the midfield is too much. So I don't know what he really, really looks at, bro. I think he kind of like, he's thinking to himself, you know what, man? It doesn't matter who's up front, as long as someone can get in them little pockets here and go, I'm not bothered, bro. But I don't think you can have that mindset, bro, because there needs to be coordinated attacks, bro. There needs to be this idea of, yo, I know my striker's going to be here. I know we're going to get chances. Like, the amount of chances we're getting, bro, is few and far between. Yeah, cool. Sesko had that one chance. Should have bagged it. But they need to be repetitive, though. They need to be repetitive. You can't just be like, yo, one chance and then boom, everyone's complaining, bro. There needs to be a repetition of these attacks, bro. That's what creates good teams. They create these chances in abundance, bro. You think you go and watch Lewandowski, bro, for Barcelona? You would he finishes all of his chances. He don't. There are chances he misses.
Fact.
But you know what? He'll get another one and he'll bang it. You get me?
But it's also, there's ways to miss chances as well.
Yes.
There's ways to miss, bro. Do you know what I mean? When you're missing chances and you're looking real spooky, that's completely different. Because anyone can miss a chance, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But in order for your teammates to have any sort of confidence in you, there's ways that you can be missing chances.
Facts. 100%, bro. Man, I say Sesko is just rubbish. I don't think he is, bro. I don't think he's rubbish, bro. I think there's a player in there. But
yeah, I don't think he's rubbish. I think that he definitely has his limitations, but
I agree.
The bigger issue is what's going on around him. Like, because why are they not putting the ball into the box for him to attack? Like, why?
Bro, why are there no crosses? Why the hell have you brought a 6 foot, what is he, 5 or something like that? He must be tall, I don't even know. But a guy who's a tall player and you don't get the ball in the box. What's going on there? It's mad. Yeah, you get the ball to feet and that, but broski, come on, man. You know the ones there, bro. So I really, really don't understand the logic of cool, but Sesko isn't the guy. Sesko isn't this, that, the other. But bro, like end of the day, you got to realize, bro, that this striker has got the ability to do more, bro. You can see it. But the problem is, though, if you look at our style right now, bro, there's a lot of long balls. There's a lot of kind of like there's miscommunication up front, bro. There is. You know what I mean? Like, what do we do? How do we attack? Like, yeah, cool. We've scored 18 goals. We've also scored 17. So really and truly, when you look at that, you're thinking, right, this team then will sit back a little bit as soon as they concede a goal. Therefore, go on the front foot. There's a hesitation between us, bro. We don't know whether to attack. We don't know whether to defend. So that there, you're going to get a player that's young as well, coming to a new league, and then this is the style of football you're going to be playing. Come on, man. Come on. You got to look at the bigger picture. No one's really thriving. It's only really Mbumo. And Mbumo is a good finisher. Let's be honest, bro. I haven't seen Mbumo do a madness in this Man United team.
Like, I haven't. Like, bro, Mbumo is an ice-cold finisher around the box. But other than that, everything else, like, this is not the level that we know he can be at. Even he's being affected. Like, I don't like the fact that he spends way too much time facing his own goal. Like, you don't want to see Mbumo dropping into midfield, receiving the ball on a half turn and playing passes. You want to see him getting the ball in wide areas and being extremely direct.
Yeah.
That's what you want. You want him to be running at players, committing players, creating space for his teammates. Like, I imagine that's originally what the idea was. But I just don't know. What we're seeing is not really making a lot of sense.
No. I think there's a problem, man, with this man, bro. Profile players, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like he's got it with everyone. I'm not lying. The more I see, everyone's cussing him out because you got the Bruno fans now cussing him for playing him in centre midfield. You get me? Like, I feel like the manager's getting it from all sticks now, and I feel like people are understanding that. Tim, man, this formation ain't suiting anyone. You know, like it really doesn't. It doesn't get the best out of many of the players, bro. When you do, you know what I mean? It's looking good right now. Don't get me wrong, but I also think that we are. Like, we've got 5 of the back guys as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm not. Listen, I think Dillick's been outstanding this season. And I think he deserves it.
Dillick's been top notch.
At the same time, we are playing 5 at the back as well. You know what I mean? We are.
And not keeping clean sheets either.
Yeah, we're not keeping clean sheets. As much as I want to gas up players and I don't want to do that, we're still not keeping clean sheets. But then again, I don't blame Dillick because I'm like, I look back to the formation, I look back to our style is, I feel like that's the issue. But then the manager's coming out saying 3-4-3 is a problem. You know, he's saying that it's a mentality issue. But then how can it be a mentality issue when we're sitting back and your kind of emphasis is drop deep, and not playing attacking football because we're youthful. So therefore, we're going to be always at a disadvantage. So you can't say it's not your formation, but by design it is. Or the way your interpretation of it is by design.
100%. Because even if it's not the formation on paper, it is the formation. Because if the players can't adapt to it, if the players don't understand it, then it's still overcomplicated one way or another, bro. Regardless of how you understand it, it's not about what you understand, it's about what you can explain.
Yeah, I agree. You know what I mean? So I look at it, I'm like, yo, like this team could really cook with a different formation, but we're stuck with it. You know what I'm saying? You just have to give me something out there. You know what it is, Rants, yeah? It's like we're all being told, yo, listen, don't worry, I got you on them. You know what I mean? I got you. So then you say, cool, you got me, yeah? But at the end of it, nothing comes of it. This season, if nothing comes of this formation and what we're trying to do, it's been a waste of time, bro. And that's where I'm like, bro, if we don't get Champions League football out of this football, out of this style, out of this mismanaged, brother, it's been a waste of time. You see what I mean, bro? So that's where it's like, it's a ticking time bomb with the formation of football. Is that if you don't get the success from it, you're like, bro, what have we actually been waking up for? What have you lot been waking up 4 in the morning for? You get me? Like, what have we been doing, bro? You get me? Because at the end of the day, football, as much as you say it's results, yeah, it's also enjoyment as well. We watch football
bro,
to
but this is why a man will turn around and say, "Oh, Wrench, like you won. Why are you not happy, bro? Because it's that." You know what I'm saying? Man want to enjoy it, bro. Like, man want to enjoy watching my team play, bro. Like, it's one of them ones, because if I wasn't a lover of the sport, then why would I watch it?
Yeah, I agree. That's what I always refer back to. Like, end of the day, yeah, like cool results, yeah. It's very, very short-sighted, isn't it? But the problem is though, like I feel like people don't really want to speak out and say, yo, like, yeah, but I didn't really enjoy it, but we got the win. People don't want to do that, bro. I think a lot of people just want to say, you know what, we're winning, so why are you complaining? I hear it, but at the same time, bro, there has to be some sort of context behind everything in terms of like, yo, we do this. Are we doing this for the sake of results right now? Is this what we're going to try and to do in the long term? Because at the end of the day, you say it's short term, but at the end of the day, we've got this manager here for a reason. They've backed him.
But I don't think it's long term for him. Still,
but there you go. I don't know.
I think he, yeah, I just don't.
Yeah.
How can it be?
Yeah. You know what it is for me though? It's like when you look at the quality players, bro. I feel like it's there for a team that should be exciting, bro. Like I really do. Like I look at the team, I'm like, yo, man, like there's so much you can get more out of these players, bro. Like I genuinely mean that. Like we've had worse squad than this. Like I've seen teams where like,
this squad is good, man. I'll be honest.
Yeah, bro.
We're a bit light in places, but I don't think it's a bad team. And bro, the Cunha thing, like I said earlier, he's been brought into a club and he's been largely played out of position. So
yeah, I agree.
It's very, very disingenuous to judge him for the performances. And also, we've seen when he does play in the role that we bought him to play in, he will do well. He will get on the ball. He will help relieve pressure, and he'll score.
Yep. Facts. I look at it like, you know what it is, bro? Like, I do believe he's got this mentality that because he hasn't getting the ball a lot yet, he's kind of like almost forcing the you know, he's very forced, a little bit like Bruno in a sense. That's why I always said that Bruno and Cunha can't work together. I've said it from day one. They can't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're both very forceful.
They're both very tunnel vision, bro. They both like they both like scoring goals, and they both like playing that final ball, innit? Like these guys will be tussling over possession.
Bro, I've seen the whole track, bro. They've been arguing a couple of times, bro. Like, and I think you'll see it more often where they'll do that more often because it's like Bruno will say, "Oh, not passing," Cunha will say, "Why are you not passing?" You know what I'm saying? But you remember when Sancho was like, "Oh man, Bruno," what did he say to him? Like,
stop moaning.
Stop moaning. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, there. So my thing with Cunha, at least, he can drive with the ball. Bruno can't drive with the ball. Feel me? Bruno's not a ball carrier like that. That's why I think for me, with Cunha, I think more times than not, he's going to do better in this formation than a Bruno will, because at least, in the positions that he's going to pick up, he's going to start to at least, you know what I mean, dribble with the ball, drive with the ball. The only problem that I've got with him is that he's coming deeper and deeper now. And I'm like, yo, what's going on here? why are you not playing in your position? But then he's like, I need the ball, man. I seen it for Brazil, though. Brazil, and the guy was picking up from midfield. I was like, yo, what's going on here? So he's that sort of player, but at the same time, it's like that. Then our left-hand side is fully cooked. Because Dogu ain't the best on the ball. He can give you width, he can drive with the ball, he ain't the best cross on the ball. And Dallo, the less said, the better. Do you know what I mean? The less said, the better with that, bro. So I don't know, bro. With Cunha, I think for me, yeah, he's only got one goal, but he's not a kind of guy that I'm looking for stats from. I'm just looking, yo, can you play well? Can you do more? And if we can't get Cunha to play well, then we've fully finished. Because I don't believe, and I'm not going for once blame Cunha as a bad player, because I've watched this guy. He's a good player. So if we can't get the best out of Cunha, but the problem is though, and Mbumo might have looked like Cunha, you know, but he's just getting the goals. You know, I know it sounds mad to say.
Yeah, no, you're right though. But that's what I was saying to people. I said Cunha's Mbumo's finishing, is of an elite standard.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it's not many goals that he just scored like a rubbish tap-in. Like, man, some of these finishes are extremely impressive.
Yeah. But like I said to you, it's one of them ones where, Rants, if Cunha's getting these couple of goals, people are not having this conversation. It's just that he's not scoring the goals. Yeah, cool. You might say, oh, well, he's giving the ball away, But you see that against Liverpool, what he can do in that second half when he went to into his 10 role. You can see what he can do. But the problem is we don't have the ball. So you've got to look at it from a different standpoint. We don't have the ball. Do you get it? You tell him a player that doesn't have the ball to do, what do you want him to do? These are guys that are game changers. They're effective players, bro. Come on, man. That's what we're doing here, man. So I look at people, and I think for me, United fans look at the full context. They're just saying, you know what, man? Well, hold on a minute. He ain't getting me goals, and we ain't winning games, and he's not doing his bit. But then you've got a manager who you can clearly see is not managing his team well. I'd rather focus on the bigger picture. I really see my team finish 15th for this manager. So I know that, I know who to blame. I ain't blaming the guys come here 3-4 months and saying he ain't good enough. What's that sort of logic is that, bro? We'd get one of the best players in the world right now. Bring me whoever, bro. I'm telling you, they're suffering in this team, bro. I'm telling you. You go and bring me your players. They are not doing what they do in that team, bro. They're not. Let's be honest.
No, agreed. The system in itself ain't doing this thing, and I remember, guys. I think like his last season in Sporting, he overachieved as well. His XG by like 25 goals or something like that, or maybe more than that. So that shows you, that the system ain't really the system's not creating chances on its own. That should be a worry, bruv. That should actually be a worry, because overperforming your XG to that extent shows you that you are heavy reliant on your players.
Bro, yeah, it's true. But again, then it becomes a case of the media and everyone else get distracted by the real problem. You feel me? This is what happens now, because it's now a case of like blaming the players and and this and that. Even for me, like, you know, we criticize Bruno Fernandes, but Bruno Fernandes' most effective position has not come from centre midfield.
No,
we all know that. You know what I mean? So we're not saying that we're flip-flops now, that, oh, Bruno Fernandes is the problem at Man United. I said it. He's not a centre midfielder. So then you're taking away his better qualities further forward up the pitch and then putting him in midfield when, 100%, that's not my fault. You know what I mean? So who do you blame then? But we can't do that because we back the manager. No, you've got to. The thing is with United, don't be late to this shit, bro. Don't be late to it. You got to understand it early. You don't understand these problems early. Later on down the line, we're going to be screwed, bro. Because then we're going to be looking at it thinking, right, cool. Bruno Fernandes, right, he's not a midfielder. So where do we put him now? You know what I mean? Where do we put him now? So you've got to understand these things and realize, sort them out early and we could be a better team for it. But I don't know. Time will tell. This is a big, big period, man. Christmas, game thick and fast. You know what I mean? No time for not even to dwell on the result. You've got to keep going. Bang, game. So it's gonna be a test for the Man United. And also, we haven't had 2 games a week. How does he manage a squad? How does he utilize a squad Who does he give rest to? You know, so these are all things that we've got to understand and utilize, bro. And
again, that's something you need to have faith in the coach doing.
Yeah,
and I just don't know if I can. I don't know if I could trust, man,
but
because we know that we're seeing Mason Mount return.
But the thing is, though, the problem is with this United team, though, is where I'm worried. Is United apparently Lit said we look tired, bro. And I'm like,
who said that?
One game the Lit said that we got tired in the game.
He did still, which is crazy. With one game a week, you're not allowed to talk about fatigue when the other team, do you know what I mean? Are playing in Europe.
Sense, though. So it don't make sense, though. If you're saying we've got fatigue, yeah, but then Tottenham played 3 games in that week come to our one, yeah, you know what I mean, the previous week. So if we're saying that we're getting tired, yeah, so then what does that? What's that coming down to then? Like, is it the fact that we're doing a lot of running?
I think so. I think we're overexerting ourselves, yeah, in phases of play that we don't need to.
But that's a problem then, bro. You can't be doing that, man. You can't be doing that. You've got to be able to understand that, yo, like, as much as you want to say, yeah, that Manchester United have to play effective football, at the same time, you can't do it in the, you know what I mean, over over these players, like, durability, because you don't know what they're like. Durability wise, you need to realize, bro, like, you got to manage these players, bro. You can't be just doing long ball FC and then doing a lot of running around, because that's what we're doing. And then the guys that come on the pitch here, because we're still all over the place, they actually don't know what to do, bro. Like, I refuse to believe that you can't tell Ugarte to be in this position and do something basic, bro. I refuse to believe. Again, I don't rate Ugarte, but at the same time, you're telling me that we get worse. That don't make sense. Every player gets worse. That can't happen, man. You can't, bro. So what's been said? How we've been managed? You know, so all of these things are vital, man. And like I said, with the 1 or 2 games a week we're going to be playing, you've got to manage, bro. But can we win games early? Can we get things done early? It's big question, man. So I just hope that we come across this Christmas period in a positive mode. We need to be stacking up the points here before Ahmad and Mbumo go to AFCON.
Facts. We need to create a little cushion, bro, because
a little cushion,
bro. Yeah,
a little cushion, just to say, you know what, right? We got a little cushion here, and then we can move on. Because if we don't, look at the Premier League right now. Because who's in around us for the top 4? And I think Liverpool will get better. As much as I don't really like it, they will get better.
Are Spurs?
Spurs. I mean, they're going to lose to Arsenal, so that's one result there for us. And then who else is that? Chelsea, I think, will keep going and doing their thing. You know, it just depends on the rest of them. Aston Villas, the Bombs, them teams there. Are they going to hold out? Are they going to keep on going? You get me? Because the maddest thing is, yeah, like, as much as this league is bad, you look at the Premier League right now, the table is crazy. So we are now 1 point behind top 4, yeah, but we're also 3 points behind Everton. Sorry, 5 points behind Everton. So it's like Everton win to 2. It's crazy. So the gap between, let's say, for example, 14th, yeah, all the way until top is only 7 points.
Boy,
it's mad. And that's what I'm saying. Like, teams can build up results quite quickly. So you have to be careful.
Trust me, you just got to go on a run of 3 wins in a row, and your whole trajectory is completely shifted.
Yeah, 100%, bro. But the thing is, United play on a Monday now, frequently now. I think it's only Everton game, and I think it's the Palace game. Yeah, Crystal Palace and another team. Everything else is on a Monday. That's going to be a test, psychologically as well, because you've got teams that have their games. United need to win their game. You get it? So it's psychologically now, how do Man United adapt now? Because now you've seen Everton won their game. We then realize, okay, cool, what do we do now? So that's another thing as well, because we are playing a lot of Monday games. I think Bournemouth, Wolves, Everton. I think there's another one as well. But there's a lot of games on a Monday night. So again, how do you manage that? So, You get me? It's gonna be a madness, man. It's gonna be a madness. But we have to wait and see how we do, man. You get me? And how this Man United team, do we come back quite fast? What do we do?
But this is what I'm saying. What are you? Obviously, we got limited information, but what are you expecting from them,
bro? I look at it, for me, I think the team, if I'm being honest with you, it looks set, but at the same time, Mason Mount coming in, I'm gonna affect our rhythm. I don't know. Everton, for me, you know what it's with Everton though, yeah? I think they could get a better out of their team. Don't get me wrong, David Moyes is a decent manager, yeah, but they've got, I don't know if you've seen the stats here, but they've got one of the better creators. They've got Grealish, Dewsbury Hall, and Dye. So in terms of creating chances, they do, man. A decent team, man. I think we've got to take them seriously, though, because I don't think it's going to be an easy game. I really don't.
I think that haven't they've got some. Is it a decent home record anyway? Don't they? I swear.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
because they started the season shaky, and then they've been on a bit of a they just revitalized a bit.
Yeah. Spurs did beat them but it was kind of set piece goals and whatnot. But still, what to deal with what they had to do. But I think with Everton, though, I feel like it's one of them games where you've got to again score early. It's funny, man, but get the first goal again, man. You get the first goal again, then you could do something, bro. You know what I mean? It's going to be a tough battle. They are going to sit low block. What are we going to do now to counteract that? What are we going to do? You know, in terms of set pieces, I wouldn't even go long ball against Everton because they've got a lot of tall players. Tarkovsky and them man going to want to eat that alive. Are you mad?
Bro, to be fair, I wouldn't go long ball against many teams in the league. However, like, I don't think style of play is going to be the dictator of how this game goes. I think this game is just going to come down to who's clinical in the moments, because both teams are going to get chances.
Yeah, I agree. Both teams are going to get chances. But like I said to you, it's one of them ones where we are heavily relying on Mbeumo. Like, and Mbeumo has to just turn up. I think he's the second most transfer player on FPL. So people know that if they're gonna win, they know Mbeumo has to basically turn up. And that there, bro, it's like individual brilliance. It's gonna. How long can it take you, man? I don't know, man. It's a ticking time. This Man United team is so jarring, man. It's like you've got to wait for man just to turn up. And yeah, we bought them to turn up, yeah. But it don't feel like it's a team game, Man United, bro. You just feel like it's just the same. And we were the same ones that were cussing Ten Hag for it as well. Because we were like, it's kind of an individual brilliance thing, bro. You don't really know what's going on. It's a common theme right now. So it's going to be tough, but I expect us to beat them. If we can't beat Everton at home, then forget it, bro. I swear down, bro. Forget it.
To me, I hate to say must win, bro, because every game's a must win in my opinion. Do you know what I'm saying? But this game here, bro, if you go, and you drop 2 points back to back, in our last two fixtures, where our trajectory is not winning at the moment. It's 2 draws and bad draws as well. 2 draws that you should have won. So the 3 wins before that, to a certain extent, we don't have that momentum with us anymore. So we need to find something else.
Even though like there might be a little bit of a jolly up in the dressing room and that, and they all could be having goods and that. It is a point to make though. Like, it isn't momentum, is it? Is it momentum?
It can't be momentum yet, bruv, because drawing is not momentum, bro. I know people say unbeaten, but you're unbeaten if you draw 10 games. Do you get what I'm saying? So the unbeaten thing, is just the unbeaten stuff is the way that people manipulate the statistics to make it look favorable. Because the truth is, 3 draws, is 3 points, and a win and 2 losses is also 3 points. You know what I'm saying? 2 wins and a loss is 6 points. So would you not rather lose, and end up with 3 more points?
That's what I'm trying to say, bro.
Unbeaten thing is irrelevant for the simple fact that nobody's gonna finish the whole season, without a loss. Nobody. So you know what I mean? The fact that you didn't lose doesn't mean anything, bro. Like, really and truly, we've seen many instances in the Premier League where the team that doesn't win the league, is because they drew too many games. That's why.
I agree.
It's not because they lost too many. It's because they drew too many. Do you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's so true. You know, when you point like that, because I could say Aston Villa have got momentum because they've been winning games, bro. They might have lost against Liverpool, but it's still momentum. So the idea of that is like, yeah, you are right in a sense. That I look at it, I'm like, can we class it momentum? Because like with United, bro, it doesn't feel like that, bro. When you watch our style of football as well, it's also not in the results, bro. It's a style of feeling. I feel like momentum is feeling. It's you feel like you're building something. You feel like you're doing something. Whereas the problem is though, because the thing is, yeah, had United finished, let's say, top 6 last season, would we be classing this as like momentum, or because did we finish 15th? Do we class it as
it's only momentum because of last season, but this is why, like, I've always stuck to the thought that we shouldn't be comparing this season to last season. We should be looking at last season as if it was an anomaly, and we should be throwing that in the bin. And we should be looking at this season as a normal season. What is acceptable as a Manchester United team, bro? Like, that's how we should be looking at the season. We shouldn't be looking at the season like, yo, like, how well can we do this season compared to last season? No, we should be saying we're Manchester United. We should be competing for top 4. We should be competing for a European place. There's certain teams that we should beat. It's got nothing to do with what they did to us last season, because we're not the same team as last season.
Yeah, I agree, man. I think for me, like I said to you, man, that has done irreversible damage to our fan base, bro. I swear down, because can't have a conversation now about football. You just have to refer about, but we're gonna lose it last season. So you're always putting everything back to last. It's mad, bro. Same way we told you, forget last season. Remember, the idea was, Mandem were telling us forget last season, but now we're literally using last season as a measuring stick for this season. When it comes to
it shouldn't be
draws, and it shouldn't be. That's that for me right there. Is I call that for me hypocrisy, man. That is hypocrisy. You get me? So you know, let's see, man. Like I said to you, the league, man, them isn't a great league when you look at it in terms of like. I'm not worried about teams. I'm not like, oh man, they're going a mad run. Teams are beating each other. So in that aspect, can we just stay with the pack? That's what United have got to do this season. Stay with the pack. Do your job, but stay with the pack, bro. Because I don't think it's going to be a mad where, you know, teams are going to run away from us. Because really and truly, Chelsea might have Burnley next, but then can they beat Arsenal? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, Tottenham, they're not going to beat Arsenal, so therefore we've got a bit of a. So we've got the most winnable fixtures out of the lot. Can United now?
We have. Do you know what I mean? Even the term winnable, context is required just because of who we are.
Of who we are, exactly. So, that's what it is, man. So I just hope United don't piss us off on a Monday night, bro, because then it's like, man's wasted my whole weekend anticipating that we were gonna win, and then boom, we didn't win, and it's like, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, this is one of us. We gotta make sure we win our games, bro, and do what we need to do. Because if we don't, then boy, it's dark, man. Because we don't have another game. Other teams can bounce back on the Champions League, little Carabao Cup, bro. We just got one game, bro. That's it. So every game is crucial now, man. To the end of the season.
Every time you lose a game, you man have to wait a week to make it right, bro, and that kills momentum also. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that kills momentum, man. So I just hope, like I said to you, it's something that we build on. Like I said, 2 weeks off. Lisandro should be back as well. You know what I mean? So that might give us a little bit of something. And then bro, like I said, we don't have we apart from Sesko, we got a fully fit team, bro. When you look at it, we've been blessed with injuries, you know. Like, again, obviously because it's one game a week. But there's really excuse. You can't really say, but that player's been injured, that player's. But we've got a fully fit squad apart from Sesko. So utilize it well.
Right.
And get everyone back in and understand it and do what we need to do. Yeah. I don't know if Leach is back fully yet, but he should be back.
He's back in the sense that he's integrated in training, right? But I don't know if he's back as in he's back and available for selection. I wouldn't see any reason to rush Lisandro back. We're playing one game a week. The business start. When does the FA Cup start? In January, right?
January, yeah.
Yeah. So until January, I wouldn't even bother. You know them ones. Back in the day, players like him used to get a run out with the reserves, bro, to get their match fitness. You know,
I know they don't do that anymore, bro. They don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I don't know why, because you're allowed overage players. You know what I mean? So
I'm saying it don't make sense anymore. I don't know why United don't do that anymore. Like even the reserve
he'll probably
game.
end up playing, and there's no international break, or else he'll probably end up going and playing for fucking Argentina, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because this is what he does, isn't it? So it's one of them ones where Lissandro, when he's fit, he should probably be flung out there with the under 21s, because we've got plenty of players. We got Lenny Euro that can play there. We got Maz that can play there. We got Aiden that can play there. We got Luke Shaw that can play there.
Many, man. Exactly.
Yeah. We don't need to rush him back. And he's not better than Luke Shaw at present. Like that's the reality, bro. Like
that's the reality.
Luke Shaw at left centre back, I don't really have an issue with. I just don't like him playing besides Harry Maguire there, because two of them in the back three, there's too many question marks in it when you play Luke Shaw and Maguire in the same back line. But if you're playing Euro, Delit, Shaw, like I'm cool with that.
Yeah, facts. I'm with you, bro. You get me? Like it's one of them ones where like there's no rush. There's so many options at the back, bro. Like it's like this is what I'm trying to say. Like even for defenders now, bro. Like in heaven, man. Before they were playing a lot of games, Europa League here and there and whatnot, but now there's not many games around, man, and it's not really rotating it that much. So it's going to be a bit of a sticky one for them this year, bro. I can't lie to you. Hence why Kobe needs to go out and play, man, because he ain't going to get any game time. I say to him, go do your thing, bro, and go play football. Because at this age right now, he needs to be playing football, regardless of even the English squad. I think people are even looking at the English squad a bit too much. Just for his own career, bro. He needs to be playing football. Like, real talk. Just play your football.
100%.
Yeah, man. You're too good. You're too good not to be playing football. You're too good not to be playing. I'm sorry.
No, completely agreed. Hey, big up everyone inside, guys. Let's get the likes target up to where it needs to be. Do you know what I'm saying? 500 likes. Also, I spoke to my YouTube guys, Saeed. I told them in the last chat as well.
Yeah, same.
Did they tell you about the notification thing and everything?
Yeah, the algorithm and that. They said that the thing could do around it, but you know what I mean? Like I said, it's still not good enough, man. You get me? Because what's going on here shouldn't be happening. Notifications should be set out, but like just make sure you set your notifications on. You get me, people? Like that's
set them to all as well, because they said when it's on personalized, they send the notifications out late, bruv. They send them out depending on your natural YouTube activity instead of exactly when it goes out. So if you've got your notifications on for specific channels, make sure that the notification is set to all and not to personalize, or else you don't get them in time. Innit? A lot of people had it on personalized because that's the
my one now. I don't know why it's set on personalized.
It's the default setting for everyone, Saeed, bro. It's the default setting, so you need to change it.
Yeah, there you go, people.
So they don't tell people. They don't tell people. So that's one thing that you lot can do to make sure that you get the notifications. And also, it's one of them ones where, brother, even if you get the notification that we're going live and you're not going to watch it straight away, and you know you're going to watch it, just like the video anyway, because it will help. Do you know what I mean? Because it will help the stream, it will help the algorithm. Even if you know you're going to watch it after work, do you know what I'm saying? When you get the notification, you know what I mean? If you just open it up and hit the like button, it goes a long way, because the algorithm is cooked right now. You know, it's absolutely cooked right now, and it's cooked for everyone. You know the one. So it's one of them ones where they're saying that
no more special break now. So we hopefully will be good. You get me? 100%. But it's like, bro, man, you know what I mean? But like it's like they were gearing up for this, but like I said, just make sure you like the video, and then hopefully, you know what I mean, now there's no stoppages now. It's just straight machine now. We got to go from game to game. It's going to be a madness, man. So I'm looking forward to it still.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, it's one of them ones, man. Big up everyone inside. We're obviously going to redirect to Mandem Talk. You already know the thing. We're just doing the show a day later. You know what I'm saying? But normal scheduling will continue, and hopefully we get a good weekend of football. And then obviously Man United just need to do the business on Monday, peeps.
That's it, man. You get me? And then obviously it's gonna be good. And like I said, everything's back, everything's back, and we can just look forward to football, man. It's week in, week out, man. So appreciate everyone being here, man. Like the video as well. You get, we should be at least 500 likes minimum.
Trust me.
Yeah, man. Like I said, we gotta wait until Monday, but bro, better late than never, innit? They leave the Man United because we're the best in it. We just have to be, you know what I mean, to be the latest.
That's what it
is, man.
And also, I might have a vlog for you lot tonight. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting to receive that. And yeah, had a 6 sparring session yesterday. I can't lie, I'm ready, guys. You know what I mean? And I still got 2 more weeks after this week. I'm in the gym tomorrow training with Salt, Pappy, and Fox. Tomorrow. So yeah, bro, I'm ready. Yeah, they're back. Now they train in Luton, innit? So I'm going to link them to train, but they're back in the gym now because Fox just won his title on Misfits, and I think Salt's hand is good enough that he can start training again. So I'm gonna be training with them guys. But we got just over 2 weeks. We just got over 2 weeks now to the fight, people. Yeah, 2 weeks, I mean, link for the tickets and the pay-per-views are linked. I linked in all the videos in the chat and also in the description. And then, yeah, tomorrow the gloves are off sit-down thing will be premiered on my channel tomorrow evening. So make sure your notifications are on for that. And then I should have this week's vlog maybe this evening for you lot. You know what I'm saying? So there's loads of content coming out, man. But yeah, man, just over 2 weeks now. And yeah, man, shit's about to get real, people, man. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be another banger. You know what I mean? Someone's getting knocked out and it's not gonna be me, fam. So
jeez, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
It's gonna be a good one, man. So yeah, man, big up everyone that supports the channel. Do you know what I mean? Especially our channels as well. You know what I'm saying? Because
for real.
Man got a I actually got what do you call it? I got someone to run diagnostics on my channel, in it, just to make sure everything was good, in it, and they're sick.
Yeah. And
literally your channel is the most watched channel from people that watch my channel.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Come on, you get me? So it's one of them ones where our community, the overlapping the community is there, bro. You know them.
Yeah. I see people on the streets all the time, bro, like when we're out and about in London, and they always say, man, yo, you and Rants, you get me, 2 communities, man. So the people know, man. The people know, man. We've been here from day one. We kept it 100. You know what I mean? We say what we got to say. We don't give a shit what else says. And that's it. We keep it real, man. You get me? You lot rate that, bro. You get me? Even if you disagree with our opinion, you still rate the fact that we give our opinions. You feel me? So
trust me.
Nah, big up to everyone, man. You get me?
That's it. So yeah, big up, Dave. Trust me, the KO's coming, man. You lot make sure you grab your pay-per-views if you're not gonna be there. I know quite a few people in the chat are gonna be there. And we're gonna make sure that the Discord is set up. So we got a Discord room for everyone that's going to the fight, so you lot can catch up in real life, because you lot talk to each other in the chat all the time. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's gonna be a good evening, people. But yo, we're heading over to Man Them Talk now. And man, hopefully I'll catch you guys later on in